I'm going to do a recording for OBS, a tutorial. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll make it as quick as possible, but I'm pretty thorough, just to warn you. So first you're going to have to download the program. Go to obsproject.com and it looks like this. Click download OBS Studio. You can do Windows or a Mac or Linux if you have that. And once you have downloaded it, it's going to be on your computer. And click on the software. If you've never used it, it'll probably look like this. I like studio mode. Don't worry, the screens are going to be black until you set up your scenes. So the first scene we'll set up is your webcam. And you can do this for anything if you, for any reason. So, sorry. Okay. Go to video capture device and go to camera. Open camera and then put OK. So hi, I'm here. You're here. Okay. So you always want to make these big because you don't want any black. And this is your setup side, and then the left side or the right side is your side that people are going to see. And I like having it in the studio mode because then you can kind of see what the setup is, and then you can transition easier. So next you can create more sources. We'll create a banner. We'll just say image and browse. And it's thinking. Click on OBS here. Images. And dun 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 dun. There we go. Press OK. Yep, it wants me to do it again. So, okay. So this banner is 1920 by 120, but you can make this any size, you know, that works for you. I didn't have to stretch this out, so then it makes the letters work and stuff. So I'm done with this scene. I'm going to transition it over to the other scene. And I'm going to add a new scene. So this will be Safari because that's the browser I'm going to use. Press OK. I'm going to do window capture. And we'll put browser. You can't use the same name, so I wouldn't be able to use Safari again. But I could add a 1 or something like that. So here's my browser. And just make sure it's, you know, the size you like. Add a image. And do image 1. Again, browse. Press OK. Done. So here's the cool thing that you may not even have thought about. You can click add another scene. You can click video capture. Put in camera 2. Press OK. And you can use your same camera that you used before. And we can make it smaller. Hi! And put it over here. And we have these arrows over here, so I want to put this back behind my, whatever's highlighted in red is what can be moved. So, so I can put this behind my banner so it can be moved. Just make sure that you, whatever you're doing, that your picture's not in the way. So there's my little picture. I think that is pretty cool. And so there you go. We have 2 scenes that works for me right now. And again, you can make a third scene and just not have the picture, or just have no picture. So the next thing I want to do is show you how to make a banner. And I am going to put a new window. We're gonna go to Canva. And it's thinking. So, trash. So I click on custom dimensions, and it's going to ask you, how big do you want your custom dimensions? This is a free Canva. So when you first do the Canva, you can make any dimensions you want. You just can't change them. So if you wanted to make it skinnier, you just, instead of 120, you make it a smaller size. You can do a picture. You can do anything you want. So here we can do like these little lines, if we like that. And then we can add some text. And then I like to put it here. And put Keisha Farrar. And then we can just slide it over to the right. And honestly, you can make this banner shorter. Instead of 120, you can shorten it. You know, play around with it, whatever works for your little, for your OBS. So I'm not gonna do anything with this, but you get the point. You save it and upload it to OBS, just like we did earlier. So this is where you would create your banner. The second thing we need to do is figure out how to how we're going to go live. So we go to settings, and you're gonna go to the stream, and you're gonna get your stream key. So some people, they can go to their business page or their fan page, and it'll allow them to go live. Other people won't from their computer. So I'm going to show you a way you can get your stream key from an alternative site. What you do is we're going to go back to Safari, and we're going to click on tiny.cc /live. Whoops, that's not where we're going. Go up here. tiny.cc /liveOBS. Just OBS. And everything that I'm telling you that you need, I'm going to try to put in the comments below this tutorial. So down here is a little button that says create live stream to Facebook. Click on it, and you have a few options. You can share on your own timeline, share on a friend's, share in a group, an event, or a page you manage. So if you have a business page, this is where you would go. If you have a group, this is where you would go. Or you can do it on your personal page or an event. So I have a little group that I go to personally, and this is where I'm going to go for tutorials like this. This is your stream, but don't worry about it. You can close out of it. It says fetching stream, fetching video. You can I click on the left here, just right outside, and it'll highlight everything. Copy, Control, Command C, and I would go back to OBS, put that in, Control V. You can either also click the show so you can see the info, and you can press OK, and then I would go back to that page. So you may have to watch this a couple times, just so you know. And I would put in OBS tutorial. Whatever you're doing, whatever reason you're going live. OBS tutorial. So I have all my info in there. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to hit start streaming. It's going to connect. I'm going to go back there. And hopefully it's going to give me a preview. So it starts fetching. And it says preview. I'm going to hit the go live. You want to be ready. You want all your ducks in a row. Hit that go live. The second you hit that button, you're pretty much live. And you're going to go, hey everybody. Oh, and it's going to sit your button that says you're live. You can close that. And you go, hey, how's it going? I want to talk to you about OBS and how awesome it is. And so what you're going to do is, like, if you, this is what they're going to see right now to transition so that they see your OBS. It's going to be here. And you want your OBS, whoops. You want that this screen is what they see. Now, I didn't mention, if you make this smaller, it's going to be smaller there. So don't adjust it in the middle of a broadcast, because they'll notice that. So I just wanted to point that out to you. The other thing is, so you're live, yay! One more thing. I guess you want to know how to end it. Oh, and so you can switch back and go hi, and now you've switched back. You can go on your phone, you can watch comments, because the only bad thing is you can't see the comments. But if you don't anticipate commenting, you can do the tutorial, or you can talk, and then you can come back and comment later, all that fun stuff. To stop, you just want to hit stop streaming here. You can log into Facebook, I believe, and stop it from there, but I would just recommend doing everything in OBS. So I'm going to stop recording, or stop streaming, and you're done! Yay! So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!